Hi everyone, I'm Jamie Vaughn with Singing News, and I'm here today for our GMA Dove's Digital Red Carpet, and our special guest right now is Karen Peck of Karen Peck and New River. Hi Karen, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you. Just
Good.
plowing through this year.
So have you still been baking cakes and loving the home life, or are you back out on
Well,
the road?
I have, we're back on the road.
Good.
Gradually, slowly, but the cake baking has ceased for the moment. The COVID wait is very real,
Very much so.
but we're enjoying our family times together, and it's really been a very learning experience just this whole year.
Yeah. So you're nominated this year for 3 Doves: one Southern Gospel Artist of the Year, number 2 is Southern Gospel Recorded Song of the Year for The God I Serve, and also for Bluegrass Country Song of the Year for Ain't No Grave. How does that feel to be nominated in 3 different categories by all of your peers?
Well, I am so extremely honored. And we've been traveling now as New River for 30 years this coming New Year's Eve. And so this is next year will be our 30th year. And I'm just so thankful just to be nominated, but to be recognized for these songs. I'm very passionate about these songs. And then, of course, the artist, I'm just extremely grateful.
Now, the 2 songs are off the same album but are nominated in different categories. One Southern Gospel Recorded Song of the Year, other is Bluegrass Country Roots Song. How did that happen? Same album, 2 different categories, and they're great songs. And they bookend each other, one on the beginning and one at the end of the album?
Absolutely. That's exactly right. I haven't thought about that, but that's right. It's the first song on The God I Serve is the first song on our Lift His Name project. And then at the end of the album is Ain't No Grave. So I didn't think about that. That's the truth. I don't know how that happened, but I will say this. The God I serve, I really feel like that it's really our proclamation right now, because it shares just who God is. And to think that the God of the universe even knows my name, it blows my mind. And I'm so thankful for his mercy and his grace. And I co-wrote this song with Becky Isaacs, Sonia Isaacs, and Sonia's husband, Jimmy. This was after our second trip to Israel. So the God I serve is very dear to my heart. And then when we recorded Ain't No Grave is really an old song, but it's new to us. But when we heard the Bethel music version, we were just blown away. And I just thought they put such a wonderful spin on Ain't No Grave and kind of rewrote the verses. And so we loved that version. And so when we got into the studio, we were trying to think, okay, what's the final song that we want to to put on this record. And it was hands down, it needed to be Ain't No Grave. And so we've had so much fun performing this in concert, but I think there's just such spirit in it. And I really believe that this message is powerful, especially this year. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know, I was very surprised, but very shocked, pleasantly surprised when that song was nominated for the Bluegrass category.
Yeah. And you've got some pretty interesting people in that category as well. I think even Gloria Gaynor's nominated for that one. So
that's amazing. Well, we're just honored to even be in the same category as all of those nominees. Yeah. That is for sure.
So what's next on the horizon for the group?
Well, we will finish our tour dates the rest of the year, of course. I've been doing a lot of writing, so I'm very excited about that. Also, we'll be going back into the studio, hopefully the first of the year, to start laying down some tracks for a new record, to be out hopefully maybe this time next year. So I'm very excited about getting those new songs out, because I feel like that the songs that I've written this year have really spoken my heart of where we are. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like that now more than ever. I really believe all the writers, especially in Christian music, I believe that the writers are writing powerful songs. The songs that I'm hearing right now are just, oh my goodness, they're all so good. And just very deep and very relevant to where we are in this season that we've been in this whole year. So I really am excited to see what God does next year with Christian music, because I think that we're all have been elevated to another level. I really believe that.
Yeah, it is exciting to think what that outpouring is going to be. So the theme for the Doves this year, since it's going to be a whole different type of program, it's called Carry the Change. What change has happened for you this year that you hope to carry into 2021?
I think probably just the fact that God has slowed me down and has really shown me the important things in my life. And some of the things that I was doing, we were so busy and I was just going here and there. And some of the things that I had been doing, I really didn't have to do. I was just wearing myself out, wearing the group out. But I really feel like that God has shown me that that everything can change on a dime. I mean, just like that, a snap of a finger, overnight, our lives can change. And to not take for granted the things that he has given me, and also to rely more on him. And I will take this for the rest of my life. I really believe that he has really taught me a lot of lessons this year. But the main thing is just slow down and to rest in him, regardless of my circumstances, to not get so caught up in what's happening, but to rely on him totally, and to not fear. As he mentioned in Matthew chapter 6, he said, don't worry. And so I think now I feel like that my ultimate trust is in the Lord. And I would have said that, before COVID, the first year, I would have said the same thing. But I think now more than ever, I am just relying on Jesus more than ever.
Karen, thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us, and good luck and best wishes on the Dove Awards, and hopefully you'll be taking home a few of these, if not all of them. And everyone, make sure to watch the Doves on on TVN on October 30th at 7 p.m. Central. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you so much. And hey, I want to say this. I really believe the Doves, they have a lot to share this year.
Yes.
And I really want to just second what you just said, to be sure to tune in, because I believe that they have a program together that they've prayed about. I believe there's a great anointing. I've seen some of the interviews already, and it's really powerful. So I really believe that you will be entertained, but you will be so blessed by the Doves this year. So I want to encourage all of you to get the word out, let people know that the Doves will be on the air on October 30th, and it's going to be something to see. You don't want to miss it.
Right. Absolutely right. Thanks, Karen.